And we are back. So today, it's a pretty filled day. We have the February's producer letter for Global Dokkan, which contains a global first. I know who it is. I haven't looked at anything, neither the kits, nor the animations, nothing. That's for Global Dokkan, but we also have some GP Dokkan news. We have the LR UI Goku and the LR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, which are again the EZAs for the 6th year anniversary Dokkan units. So yeah, without further ado, let's check it out. So I'll just skip around to the interesting parts. So I'm gonna cut probably a lot of this out. Oh, there are two things coming global first. Oh, it's right away. Okay, let me put this in full screen. Okay, let's see what this is. So yes, it is a Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Let's see his animation. I haven't looked at his animations. Okay. Reminds me of the let me lower this down a bit. Reminds me of the red Rose from Legends. I like the OST. I like it a lot. So this is like a remake of STR Rose. Okay. Comes out on 20th. Comes out today. Okay. Okay, so let's see his kit. Of course, from Gods Patara, Accelerated Battle, World Wide Chaos, Power Beyond Super Saiyan. So these super bosses, Corroded Body and Mind. Okay. So he introduces super bosses. And then 30% to Realm of Gods. Okay. Accelerated Battle, Exploring. Huh? I would have put like Realm of Gods in the with Super Boss and Corroded Body and Minds, or at least Accelerated Battle, because we only have one Accelerated Battle leader for now. Wow, his leader skill is really bad. What the hell? So raises attacking defense for 1 turn, 30% for 1 turn and mass damage. 2 key, 200% attacking defense, guards all attacks for 1 turn. So the first turn, okay. Reduces damages received per super boss category ally on the team up to 30%. Plus gives an additional 30% damage. Oh, it's attack pen thing, okay. Launches an additional attack per rainbow keys you obtained. So like the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming super attack just for free. Okay, so you can do 6 attacks because you can get up to 5 like rainbow key spheres. So we have the super, then the guaranteed additional, which can be a super, and then 5 other supers. 5 other supers. So we have 7 potential supers. Launches an additional super attack every time the character attacks 5 times in battle. 8 plus an additional attack and defense plus 30% within the same turn with each attack performed. Wait, what? With each what? He gets 30% plus the super 30%. That what? Okay. Super bosses category allies keep +2 within the same turn after receiving an attack. So he has like a an orange Piccolo kind of thing and Beast Gohan. Great chance of nullifying Ki Blast. So it's a 70% chance to nullify Ki Blast supers. He can explode off the screen and at the same time be the most ass character you've ever seen. So he has an active skill, creates the domain, raises super boss category allies Ki by 2. Okay, and creates character clones for 4 turns. Case creator character clone, sorry. Does this mean it's like a orange Piccolo, like a giant form thing, where he attacks? Can be activated all allies attacking the same turn or super bosses. Category characters starting from the 4th turn for the start of battle, or starting from the 6th turn for the start of battle. Okay, so either 4th turn with everybody super bosses, or just 6th turn if like for every other instance. The domain super bosses category enemies and allies plus 10% attacking defense and 20% attacking defense for the extreme class allies. Okay, really raises attack and raise defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage. Hold on, The stop causes immense damage. Let me see what that said. Hold on a minute. Let me go back. And greatly lowers defense. Okay. The heat transforms. Okay. So he gets 2 key, 200%, 222% attacking defense. Attack. Okay, effective type. Reduces damage received by 66% before attacking. Randomly changes key spheres to a certain type. Of a certain type to rainbow key sphere. Launch an additional super attack. That's like a rare chance of becoming. That has a rare chance of becoming a super attack? Isn't that like 20% per rainbow key sphere obtained? Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. So he has a guarantee, basically guaranteed additional with a 70%. What the hell? Launches an additional super attack every time this character attacks 5 times barrel. Launches additional attack and defense 33% within the same turn. Wow, what? Hold on. What's his percentage before he supers? Or before he transforms? 200. So he gets 22%. He gets more damage reduction. Like this is guaranteed damage reduction. Why do I feel like he's worse? Why do I feel like he's worse transformed? I might be, not seeing this correctly or not understanding it. Could be, completely, fair, but why do I feel like he's worse after he transforms? That's weird. Hold on. Hold on. What the hell am I looking at in terms of teams? What the hell? What kind of team is this? What is this? Are they introducing same name link update? Is this what this is? What the hell am I even looking at? They share no links. Is that the example you're giving us? Wow. What is that? What's the super attack name? Funeral Song of Ire. Okay, if that's their fucking team building, no wonder they don't play their game. I wouldn't expect nothing else. Wow, okay. What the hell? Okay, so they come early? This is the next Dokkan Fest. Super Dokkan tickets. So these are what this is for. Is this how they're gonna... This is probably one of the steps like they're doing to like sync up the games. Because on JP, we just got Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta just like come back. So this might be why they probably sync up like the shops and stuff. And for the Dokkan anniversary, we'll probably have another unit that will come back on JP as well at the same time. Yeah, right. So you're 6 rapid growth, 170. Greatly raise attack, raise defense for 1 turn. So she greatly stacks attack. I never like understand this. Hit 1 key, 200% attack and defense, plus 100% attack, plus additional 100% defense. Okay, so she gets defense on super now. Plus an additional attack. After, oh no, she gets 150% attack and then 50% chance to dodge if 3 more key spheres. Guaranteed additional with 6 or more key spheres. Okay, so then next turn she transforms. Then greatly raise attack, raise defense for 1 turn. That's the same thing, isn't it? That's the same thing. She then gets 2 key and 250% defense. 250% attack plus 100% defense on super. Plus additional attack 150 and then she gets with 2 key spheres now. You don't need 3, you need 2. Plus an additional 50% defense with 4 more key spheres. And launches an additional attack when 6 or more key spheres are obtained. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty nice. And then she transforms. By the way, as a reminder, she transforms each time she comes back into the rotation. It's the same thing. So her super attack effect don't change from base to transformation. Key 3 and 260%. They went from 250 and 200, yeah, to 260. 260% attack plus an additional 120% defense. High chance. Okay, so she just gets 50% chance to dodge now. Plus additional attack 150 and defense plus 60% with 2 more key spheres. Also an additional attack, additional super attack with 4 more key spheres and launches another additional super attack and a chance to perform a crit and evading plus 20% with... Okay, so if you get 6 or more key spheres, she goes from 50% to 70% chance to dodge, and she gets 20% crit basically. It's not that bad actually. That's pretty good, because that's by the way, that's very good, because that's on the key that's when you get the key. That's when you obtain like the key spheres on you press the button that triggers. So that should theoretically trigger like at the start of turn. So this could be really good for like those iffy rotations where you need to dodge a lot of attack, otherwise you might get plastered a bit. So she's a good utility character. They added utility into her kit, which is good. That means that she'll be relevant for a longer period of time. Okay, there's nothing. Okay, that's it. So that's for the global news. Now we go to to the JP news. For this one, since it's text, I'll go to this screen. We got the Super Saiyan Blue evolution and the LR UI Goku EZA details. As you guys can see, we'll start with Vegeta. So he gets powerful comeback and reps of Universe 7, Key 3, 180. 12 Key, he gets 70% raise of a defense for 1 turn. Gets, of course, the same 50% chance to crit for 1 turn as, like, you know, as you did before. However, now he gives 77% chance to crit for all allies. So that's good for 1 turn. Then on 18 Key, he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. High chance of performing a critical hit for 1 turn. And allies, chance to perform a critical hit plus 7% for 2 turns. So now they give, I know that UI Goku does the same thing. Now they give support to 2 turns, which could always be useful. Especially in those like in those fights where the bosses have like a million defense. So, you know, giving other characters a chance to crit is also going to help us in the long run, especially taking out those sort of enemies. 200% attacking defense at start of turn. Key plus 7 guards against all attacks for his first turn. Performs an additional attack that has 77% chance of being a super attack. So he gets at least 2 attacks in the same turn. Reduce damage received by 50%. That's big. Reduce damage received by an additional 10% up to 30%. Yep. Within the same turn with each attack received or evaded. They started doing this like pretty heavily. I think it was with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I know, like, I remember vividly, like, he has this kind of like get attacked, which is like you need to either take the hit or dodge, and dodge counting as you know, basically it's an attack targeted at your character. I think that was the wording beforehand. But this, like, you being able to evade just like Golden Frieza from the Broly banner, being able to evade and still get the buff as if you were getting hit is huge. So that means, like, for example, I ran the like a Universe 7 team for an event, and since my Vegeta dodged like the 3 first not 3 super attacks, the 3 first attacks, once the super attack came, then he wasn't built up in terms of damage reduction, so he took a ton of damage. So now it still builds up and starting at 50%. So you dodge or receive 1 attack, you're already at 60%, which is huge, by the way. Especially with like his starter turns buffs, like, you know, the passive buff, you know, the 200% attack and defense. That's going to be huge. Then Key 3 up to 10. So we need 4, right? Yeah, we need 4 attacks performed to be fully built up. And attacking units were 30% up to 120. I hope that is going to be close to like 600k defense start of turn when everything is built up with 50% damage reduction. And then imagine, like, he greatly raises defense on super on 18 key and then in 12 key. So imagine his defense post double super with 80% damage reduction. He's going to be virtually untouchable, right? Unless like super unlucky, like type disadvantage, he gets like massively debuffed for some reason. But other than that, I think he will be like, this is an easy like survivability thing. He's like the most tank of tanks to tank. I think he's like Beast Goya, what the hell? Beast Gohan, yep, that's me. Plus additional attack, 77%. If I could speak, please. Plus an additional attack, plus 77% of performance a critical hit when key is 24, which is going to be easy. After receiving 5 or more attacks from the next attacking turn onward, revives with 77% HP recovered when the character or an ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd once only. Okay, so he needs to get hit 5 times, and then it's not under 50% anymore. It's under 77, which is huge, by the way. You get 25% like health to play around with, like additional 25% amount of HP, which we have 600%, 600k or 700k HP. 25% is a lot. So that's good. That's the difference between you getting tagged the turn before and then you getting completely crushed to getting tagged the round before, surviving, and you know that this turn, if we get super, we're gonna die, but you can revive now that it's 77 and not just 50. So then he gets key +7 attack and defense plus 77% when the characters or an ally's revive skill is activated. So he has the 23rd World Tournament Goku thing, like the mechanic. He is going to tank the hell out of all tanks, because this multiplies into this, then multiplies into this, then this multiplies into all of this, and then he has 50% damage reduction that can be built up into 80%. How much defense will this man have with up to granted up to potentially 80% damage reduction? When and how will he die? Never. He'll basically take like double digits from every enemy ever. And then, of course, guards all attacks the following turn after this character's revival is activated, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's probably never gonna happen. We have a lot of, better revival skills, like the 8th year anniversary. If we lead like a pure Saiyan team, I think that those are the sorts of revival skills that we will be like a lot more present and a lot more used. So yeah, that's into Evolution Blue Vegeta, which I really like. He's my favorite of the two. But now, of course, we have to go to the man that broke the game. If I can go to it, thank you. It's, of course, AGLLRUI Goku. So, Miraculous Awakening and Reps of Universe 7, Key 3, 180. He only greatly raises defense on... he greatly raises defense instead of defense. What am I saying? He greatly raises attack instead of defense for one turn. And then has the same mechanic as Vegeta. On 18 key, he massively... So, on his 12 key is 70%. And his 18 key is 100%... 100% attack raise, which he's gonna hit like a truck, especially with a 50% chance to crit, like by default. He's gonna hit like a truck. And then if he then 12 keys in top of that, he will have like his 100% defense beforehand. So he's gonna hit a even harder while being a guaranteed crit. That's also woo. Then 200% attack and defense at the start of the turn, plus additional attack and defense plus 77% when HP is 77% or above. Key 7 and guarantee dodges for the first turn, which is huge. 77 chance to perform an additional super attack. So he doesn't have an attack that has 77% to be a super. He just has, you either get the super or you get nothing. This is huge. 77 chance to evade enemy attacks. So he just he doesn't have 70. He just has 77, which could be the difference between life and death. Then plus an additional 7% chance to evade enemy attacks within the same turn with each attack this character evades. So he's gonna dodge once, then after his first turn, of course. Then he's going to be at 84, and then unless you get super lucky, who misses a 16% chance to get hit. Then he evades, then he gets like, how much is that? Like 91%? 91% chance to evade. And nowadays, bosses do a lot of attacks. So you dodge like 2 attacks, you are almost always guaranteed to dodge everything else. Then Ki +2 up to 10, and then defense plus 30% up to 150. So you need 5 for him, not 7 like for our boy Vegeta. Oh, it was 5 for Vegeta. What am I saying? So 5 for the two of them. He needs to dodge 5 attacks to be fully built up. He gets defense, whereas sorry, not Goku. Whereas Vegeta gets attack and defense. But granted, his 18 key is you 100% raise defense, so that's pretty good. So he doesn't really need that. Plus an additional 77% attack. This one is gonna hit like a truck. And performs a critical hit when the key is 24 or active skill is activated. So we get a guaranteed crit on his active skill, which is good. If HP is 77% or less at the start of the character attacking turn, revives with 77% HP, recovered at the start. Revives 77% HP. Done. So no turn restriction, no attack restriction. Just like the Spirit Bomb Goku, the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken STR Goku. If, like, you know, for like the Spirit Bomb, like if you load into the turn at like under the HP threshold, and just like the Kaioken LR STR Kaioken Goku from the Saiyan Saga, like if you spawn into the turn like half to death, you can pop it immediately, like the Spirit Bomb. This will be the same thing. If for some reason you get tagged in the turn prior, turn 1 you can revive, like for sure. So that's good. Then, like Vegeta gets 7 key and 77% attack and defense when a revive is triggered. So if you want to like get his full thing out, like his full passive out as quickly as possible, I think you throw him in slot 1 in like a fight that cancels dodge for like the first phase, like the like Omega, like the Tech Omega, right? His first phase he cancels dodge, so you try to get tagged with a super, which then lands you under 77% HP. The turn where Goku's not in, and then you throw Goku, since he cannot dodge, in slot 1 to die, revive with 77% HP. Get that turn over with, and then hopefully the phase as well, because 3 turns. But if you get him slot 1, that's you need some powerful units. But then you get to the next rotation, and then you just revive to not revive. You just dodge to your heart's content, because he gets guaranteed dodge the following turn in which his revive is triggered. So if you put him in slot 1 and he dies, he then comes back at 100%. With at 100% chance to dodge, and then you can just throw him in slot 1 again, and then he's going to dodge everything, and then you'll be good to go. Even if he can't dodge, like with having the 77% attack and defense from the revival skill, you're good to go. Because I bet like this buff plus this one, the 77% attack and defense when HP is 77% or above, I think that's going to do wonders. Even if you can't really dodge, I think that's gonna save him for the most part. Of course not like million, of course not like Cell Max type of damage with like being type disadvantage and everything, but I think for the most part he's going to be a-okay after he gets all his buffs. But wow, yeah, this was a lot of info, a lot of reading, a lot of going over things. Things are looking good, especially on the GP side, man. Those 2 EZAs, they're gonna rock the game again. Our boy UI Goku is going to be dodging left and right. He's gonna be like Gojo, fucking just having like the infinity between him and the enemies, just like UI Goku, everything like left and right. We're gonna have Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta that's gonna get hit once, and then he's gonna be like tankier than, I don't know, than a fucking Space Marine. He's gonna be like the tank of all tanks, which you know what? I love it. I love the power creep. I love where they're going with this, and I love all the things that we saw. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you leave a like, leave a thought in the comments below, subscribe to the channel for more, and yes, I will be taking them out as soon as their EZA is out, and of course I'm home. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Man, oh man.